Hey y'all, welcome to yet another episode of Nino Kuni. Yeah. Um, Last time, just so you know, quick recap. We went through the lovely Tombstone Trail. It is lovely this time of year. If you haven't seen it, do yourself a favor, get out there, visit, take a lot of pictures, bring your kids, bring your wife, bring your husband, whatever. I don't judge. Um, Bring all your wives and all your husbands. That's fine too. But just it's a darn dirty shame if you just don't get out there and see the loveliness of Tombstone Trail this time of year. Oop, hot. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Oh, that's the stuff. That's the stuff. I guess I'm in the past, so it doesn't matter. And when we got to the top of it, the top of Tombstone Trail, we wound up meeting the guardian of the Mornstar, which was a fella named Candelabra Cadabra, I believe was his full name. Missed his title though, but that's okay. Um, and yeah, I thought it was going to be difficult, and I actually handled it pretty well, and Esther didn't die for once. Which is very strange indeed. So we at the Mornstar, we part ways with Gascon, and we are heading back to the Emperor to perform Breach Time, and go back to our own time frame, and bring Marcus in as well, back to his daddy. Honey, I am homing. Oh yeah, this area again. Blah. Blah. Oink, oink, oink. Yeah. Cool. And I barely got started on my other story, and well, I got distracted. Oh yeah, and a couple guys leveled up and evolved too.
Oh, the Emperor!
Your Majesty! Father!
But why? What happened?
Shadar.
Shadar?
Yes, he was here. He came to demand our unconditional surrender.
Huh?
But let it be known, I defied him. I would not bow to that wretch.
No, don't. Don't try to speak.
Gascon.
Huh?
My son. My beloved son.
Huh?
You really thought I couldn't tell?
You knew?
Your appearance may have changed, but I know my own flesh and blood. What the future holds is a mystery to all men. But I know that together, you and Marcus can, I believe it, you protect the Empire, now and in the future.
Father! No! Father! Please! Father! I got to meet you again. And now this. I just wanted to make you proud. And now. This has to happen. Damn it!
Swaine.
Several days later. I don't know what's taking Swaine so long. I just can't believe these Gascon. They had it all happening. My mind's boggled beyond all belief, man. I guess he didn't want us to know, huh? I suppose so. It won't be the same now that we know that he's a prince. Well, I'm gonna act like I don't know. Me too, unless Swaine wants to talk about it. I'm not going to say a word. Hmm? Well, you don't need to worry about me, man. I'll have forgotten all about this in a bit. Couldn't remember it if I wanted to, me. There's one thing I'm good at. It's forgetting. Me too. Sorry to keep you waiting. Swaine. I suppose it's time to go, but I need to say goodbye to Marcuson first. Alright. It's the day that you're leaving, isn't it? Yes, Your Highness. Thank you for everything. No, I should be thanking you. Because of you, I was able to become my father's heir, and soon I'll formally inherit his title. Yeah, I bet the people of Hamlin are glad about that and all. I mean to give them a reason to be. I want them to know that there is nothing to fear from Zadar. I refuse to let him defeat us. I want Gascon to be able to come back to Hamlin whenever he likes, after all. I must keep the Empire safe until he does so. You'll make a fine Emperor, Marcuson. Gascon will be proud of you. I hope so. He always believes in me, and I shall never stop believing that you will come back. Look at your locket, Ollie boy. It's all glow, man. You don't think... It must be. Marcuson's belief in his brother must be real strong. I'm sorry, Your Highness, there's someone who needs your help. Someone who needs more, some of that strength that's in your heart. My heart? Whoever you're talking about. Well, you, Your Highness. In the future, I mean. In our time, a piece of your heart is missing. My future self. I love that music. That's right, and we need you to share some of your belief with him to help him get back to normal. My belief. Very well. I can hardly refuse my own future self a piece of my heart. Give me your heart, make it real. I will gladly share my heart. Come, take it. Or else forget about it. Or, come and get your love, come and get your love, come and get your love now. The noble certainty of unshakable faith. You obtained some belief. Thank you very much, Your Highness. There is no need to thank me. Now please, give that belief to my future self. Bossy. But before you go, Swaine? Yes. When you return to your time, please give my regards to my future brother. I'll be sure to do that, Your Highness. Righto, Back to the Future it is. You know which spell you want, don't you, Ollie boy? Breach time, ain't it? Roger, let's go, everybody, to the future. Broom, broom it is, to sweep us forward in time. Transports the caster to a desired point in time. It can only be used once in a lifetime.
Okay, all together.
Today, tomorrow, yesterday. Send us safely on our way.
Esther winds up dying, just performing the spell.
Oliver's gone. They've all gone.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if she did. Esther's just so good at dying. Did we make it? Huh, aren't we still in the same place? No way, Mom, that's impossible. I know when a spell works, and the spell worked right and proper. We're back in our time, no doubt about it. Yeah, this place is different somehow. Swaine. We made it back. That's all that matters. Now, isn't there someone we should be helping? Ah, of course. Come on, Oliver. Let's find Marcuson. Sure thing. Let's go give him his belief back. So, what if he's missing his belief because I took it from him in the first place all these years ago? That's kind of wacky. I don't think they addressed that. Or maybe they do. Get out of here. Go. Be gone, I say. Poor lad's still heartbroken. That's for definite. The shadow of his former self he is. He needs a dose of belief, and he needs it snappy. Come on, man. That's what his dad would have wanted. Cease your manly chatter. Very. My father died 15 years ago. Do not claim to know his will. So all that carry-on was 15 years ago, was it? And this poor lad's been on his own ever since. There's tragic. Your Highness, we brought you something. A gift. It's from 15 years ago. We got it from, well... We got it from you. Anyway, if it's okay, we'd like to have it back. What did you say? What is the meaning of this? You're a heart taker. dream maker. What is this? This glow? What's happening? What is this warmth that spreads within my breast? What have I been doing? All this time I've been so misguided. It was Shadar, Your Highness. He took the belief from your heart. My heart? My belief? Wait, I believe in people once more. I want to believe in people. It's been so long since I felt this way. Does this mean that you saved me? Was it you who gave me back the capacity to believe? It was, Your Highness. I did promise, didn't I? I promised I'd come and help you if you were in trouble. Wherever you were, no matter how far away. Wherever I see. Now I see. You came back. I always knew that you would. Thank you. There's really no need to thank me, Your Highness. Your Highness, we need your help. We want you to help us to defeat Shadar. What did you say? You mean to face Shadar? That is impossibly reckless. I am a great sage, and yet Shadar was able to enter my heart and take a piece of it with impunity. And yet I was saved, just as I was promised. Very well, I shall assist you. Together we will defeat Dark Jim. Shadar's days are numbered. They sure are. Thank you so much, Your Highness. I knew you wouldn't let us down. Heh, that's why you're the Emperor, Marcuson.
What are we to make of this? It seems the same managed to acquire Monster after all,
and somehow managed to travel back to the present. That far beyond his meager power.
Indeed, the power to reach time can be used but once in a mortal's life, can it not?
It would seem that he has benefited from yet more assistance.
And that his benefactor possesses formidable powers. Powers on a par with our own.
This supposed helper of his is no mere dabbler in magical arts. Such powers recall those of an ancient king without whom our magic wands could not exist. Yes, I speak of my...
But that would be a truly terrifying proposition, if one such as he were to...
Fear not. Should the need arise, I shall take action myself.
Your agents? You mean to say...
I do. He cannot hope to defeat me. And I will tell him.
Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Alright everyone, listen. In order for you to chart, we must first break down its defenses. Now the Dark Gem is protected by a magical barrier known as the Blackbriar. The Blackbriar? Yes, it is a cloying magical barrier which no spell can permeate. Neither Rashad nor Alicia was able to overcome the Blackbriar. That's why Shadar was able to defeat them. But the other great sage is incapacitated. He was able to dwell deep into my own heart and steal a piece of it. But now, Marcuson, Your Majesty. Come along now, Esther. I once fought alongside you as a child. There's no need for you to use my royal title. The same goes for all of you. Sure, Your Majesty. Don't worry, Oliver. I'm sure you'll get used to it. Now, I would dearly love to accompany you all on another journey, and one where we grow strong together, strong enough to defeat Shadar. Protecting the Empire has to be my first priority. There is also a small matter of rectifying the many mistakes I made while broken-hearted. I comfort myself with the knowledge that you now possess a wand that would be able to defeat Shadar without my aid, Oliver. One star once belonged to the Wizard King. It is said to have the power to overcome any enchantment. That must surely include the Blackbriar that protects Shadar. Unfortunately, however, the one you have in your possession is not complete. Not complete? What do you want about? One star has true powers beyond most wizards' comprehension. It is so powerful indeed that the ancient king who created it decided that its power should be divided between 3 magical stones. These 3 stones were then sealed away far from the wand itself. So, we need to go find them, right? Yes, but I have an apology to make in that regard. Huh? Well, why? What have you done? A map detailing the locations of the 3 stones was once in my possession. I am afraid, however, that it has been stolen. Stolen? While I was broken-hearted, I must confess that I became rather neglectful of the palace's treasures. Books and maps would often disappear. For my shame, I actually observed several such thefts and did nothing. That sounds about right. I found it hard to care about anything much when I was broken-hearted. Well, this is a bit flippin' rum. If the thief who pinched the map used to get hold of the stones, what do you think he's going to do with them? I do not know. What I do know, however, is that the identity thief. His name is Kublai. He styles himself King of the Sky Pirates. Kublai, of all the people to tangle with. I should have known you two would be thick as anyway, I don't suppose you know where he is, do you? Ah, that's the thing with the Sky Pirates. You never know where they are. They're always moving from hideout to hideout on these giant airships. Be that as it may, locating Kublai is still the easiest way for you to cover 3 magical stones. He is very unlikely to cooperate peacefully, however, and I had better teach you some new spells, Oliver. The Ward spell. The Fuse spell. The Insight spell. You will almost certainly be doing a lot of traveling on your search for Kublai. Therefore, let me grant you one last spell. Travel spell. What does it do here, Marcuson? It instantly transports you to any location you've already visited. While I'm unable to tempt you on your travel, I can at least make them pass more comfortably. That's great, and it means we can come and see you anytime we like, Marcuson. Huh. Indeed. Be sure to use to return to some other place you visit on your journey and find out what has changed. If you visit the Temple of Trials, for example, you will not be able to take part in this Solace series, organized by my old teacher, Solomon. Oh wow, I'd almost completely forgotten about Solomon and Temple of Trials. Our first priority, though, is to find Kublai, God, King of the Sky Pirates. Come on, Oliver, the next chapter of adventure starts here. It sure does. Let's go. Oh boy. Well, now we gotta find Kublai. Kublai Khan. Oink, oink, oink. Don't ask why I do that every time, because there's really no reason other than it's pig nose. That's it. That is legitimately it. So yeah, as I said last time, for that story that I'm continuing from 2 streams ago. So our sweet mate busts to the bathroom and he swears up a storm at my roommate, Wally. And what's this then? Ooh. Maybe. First. There's a lot more here going on than I realized. Hey, buddy. I'm Holland. I'm in my tether. What's the matter, sir? You don't seem too happy. But my machines, blah blah blah. I want to sell them, but I can't. I was doing all so if only I could afford closure. If I were to leave my assistants to invest, they would steal my data, I would deal with the I only convinced them to get chance. The facility is broken up. That's the least that's in short supply. If we don't help him out, he's going to treat his forces like dirt and scupper his research into the bargain. Come on, Mr. Triple, let's go find his research back on track. That's good of you. Now we just need to find ourselves a bit of belief. You are patience. That much I remember. So yeah, Sweet Mate came in, swore up a storm at my roommate, and I asked him, hey, what's going on here? Put me out of the house. Jeepers, that's not everyone made a loser. Well, for years we've always celebrated our brand, so we got the 2 of us. She's here at the work, and she didn't like that one bit, so here I am on the street. Joel in Paradise seems like, oh, it's nothing serious, it will all blow over. She's a bit sad about spending her anniversary apart, but I don't think she's really angry. She's a wonderful wife, even if she sometimes has trouble expressing her feelings. Look, Black is coming. Cracky, I think we found ourselves a heart full to the brim with relief. Sorry to trouble you, mister, but I was wondering if we could ask you a favor. A favor you ask? Certainly, why not? Now that I'm out on the street, I have precious little else to do. Thank you very much. Ollie's a heart taker. A dream maker. I say, you some sort of wizard? Well, whether you are or not, you made my heart feel light as a feather. Yeah, I'm a wizard. Totally. I'm not just a child that steals heart bits. Mwah, 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 mwah. And we're delivering some heart bits to you. And have some belief. Wonderbar. Huh? I must have been daydreaming. How could I when there's research being done? I can't leave it all to my faithful assistants. Also, it looks like you have to got your belief back. My memory's rather hazy, but I feel certain that you've done something important for me. I must show my gratitude. If you would do me the honor of accepting this small token. Yay! Cool. Alright. Continue on. Right, as I've been trying to say multiple times now. We came in, swore up a storm, and I then asked our sweet mate, what did Wally do exactly? He certainly threw up last night, I can tell you that much. I can back you up on that. What do you got? Developing new technology is far from easy, but it's deeply rewarding. Gee, it sure sounds like you love what you do. What are you working on now? Well, might you ask? I'm afraid I cannot work at present. Oh, why not? It's my chief engineer. He came to the laboratory the other day and told us that he had decided to abandon his research for good. What would make him do something like that? I have not the faintest idea, but I'm sure it'll all work out in the end. He's always a man of vision, and that can't change overnight. Someday he will dust off his lab coat and return to his research. Gee, Mr. Tripp, he sure has a lot of belief in his boss. You're spot on, Ollie boy. You couldn't do us a bit of a favor, could you? A favor, you say? Well, I don't see why not. You know what I can do for you? Why can you share your belief with others? Don't worry, it's not as weird as it sounds. Just hold still for a moment. Well, you didn't say yes, but I'm assuming anyway. Oops. Oh, I feel rather peculiar. Thank you very much. I hope to get you back to work soon. I have no doubt I should be back to working before long. Let's doubt. Or rather, well, there's a mission back here, I guess. So I might as well check it out. Are you the same guy I just talked to? Oh. Oops. I mean, I'll certainly grab it. Let's see what else we can grab. Ooh, pot. Delicious. 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 Oh man, why do all the character sprites look the same? Sprites. That's not the right word. Hello, hello. Drop off familiars. Yep. 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 So, I want a robo reject. I thought... Well, crud. I thought I captured a Tin Man at some point. Did I capture a Tin Man? Oh, here we go. And now we need Cog. There we go. So I keep you waiting, Joe. Are these the critters you were after? This is something marvelous. Science salutes you. Gaze at the cold, inorganic beauty. Behold the dull gleam of their bodies. They are perfect specimens. But I cannot gawk at their gormlessly all day. I must collect data, and lots of it. Derwin? It's no use. He's away with the fairies, Ollie boy. Nothing but creatures in my mind, that one. Oh, apologies. I was momentarily absorbed in matters that were too complicated to explain. Please accept this for your services to science. Thank you. Yeah. Wonderful. You there. What mission do you have for me? Oh, you in the cake. Just where in the world do you come from? Me, sir? Where do I come from? Well, you see, the thing is, can't give me a straight answer. I got it. You're a spy, aren't you? What? A spy? No, sir, that's not it at all. It's quite enough for you, backchat. I know a spy when I smell one. Hold on, you're another one, aren't you? I've uncovered a whole spy ring. You're accusing the Lord High Lord Affairs of being a spy? A lovable character like me? Well, if you're a chatter, you're not from Hamelin, therefore you're a spy. End of bleeding story. Oh, Nickers. Either the guy with a broken heart or I'm flipping spy. The suspicious so-and-so's lost his belief in people, ain't it? If you don't do something, we'll be in a proper pickle. Jeepers, what if he stops letting people through the gate? We'll have to find some belief. Come on, little boy. Yes, yes. Well, you can have some belief. If you believe that. If you believe it. I say, what in the world have I been doing? Neato, it looks like you're back to normal. I'm sorry I doubted your intentions. I don't know what came over me. By way of an apology, I'd like to give you this. Ooh, game pie. Radical. Ooh, plus another as a bonus. Pretty nice. Oh, cool. That lets me go into the... Cool. I forgot about that. Alright, made some good progress. Let's keep this going. 140 guild years. I can barely afford that. Lol. Anyway, yeah. What was it? So, yeah, I asked my sweet mate, well, what did Wally do? And he's like, well, this guy, as you're well aware, I'm sure, he threw up a bunch yesterday and cleaned up, and had all his turnout cleaned up with towels. I'm like, yeah, I know, I had to clean it up. And he was like, wait, so did you do this? I'm like, do what? And he's like, what happened with the towels? Do you know what happened with the towels? I'm like, no, I didn't. He just told me that he'd take care of them. And I'm like, okay, I was too tired to really care what he did with them. I hope it was something logical and intelligent, but I don't know why I would think that. I was like, well, all he did was take the towels and throw them into the shower stall. They're still covered in vomit. They're drier vomit mixed with some wet vomit, also on our shower stall floor. So, you know, that's extremely disgusting. I'm like, oh gosh, that is just awful. I apologize for that. I was like, you don't have to apologize. And he said, you're not the one who flipping through those vomit-covered towels in the shower, and it just his drunk, expletive self that did that to him. Did that. Thought that was a good idea, rather. I'm like, yeah, still. If I wasn't so tired, I probably would have taken care of it. I'm like, you don't have to make excuses for him. He sucks. Like, oh, okay. I'm fine with accepting this outcome, or this claim, rather. So he kind of just pulls Wally off his bed and tells him to take care of these towels now, because he wanted to shower, and like, I don't blame him. Splish slash. Sandblast, I guess. So he kind of drags himself up, and I don't really know what he decided to do with the towels themselves, but he kind of rolled out of bed, and rumble nut. That's great. Oh, I forgot. Okay. You want mushroom from forest or herbs, maybe? You eat rock egg? I ate many times. Sorry, I boast. Can I give help? I sure hope so. We're actually looking for a feel-good fungus. I heard you had some in your forest. Feel-good fungus? I know where you can find. Gee, really? So, you want to tell us? Forage feel-good fungus. Dangerous. You find only on top of big tree. Only my people can go. I get for you. Well, really? That sure is kind of you. But I have requests. Oh, sure. What can I do for you? I want special food. I want care rock egg. Care rock egg? My people here many remember this very, very tasty. I swap for feel-good fungus. One cow rock cake, one fungus. Alright, deal. We'll be back for you. Back with your thing before you know it. I hungry. Want to eat care rock cake. I swap for feel-good fungus. But I don't know what a cow rock cake is, Mr. Drippy. Yeah, it's got me puzzled and all. Stands to reason it might be an item though. I want to have a rummage through your bag and see what you can find. Do I have any carrot cake? I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't have any of that. I have gang pie though. Shoot. Well, I mean, the nice thing is that I can just... Oh, hello. Guess we're gonna kill you.
We can do this. Here goes.
I don't know what lightning bolt is that I grabbed, but it seemed cool. No, I don't remember if I could do Marmite or not last time. Great. I have one of these guys, so I don't need more. Overkill. That's what I like to see. Way to go. So yeah. Wally rolls out of bed, and he's kind of just dragged onto the laundry room. And at this point, our sweet mate's on. Just do your laundry, get all that disgusting vomit off of it, and yeah, we'll be good. Well, this is where Wally continues to show how. Oh, and also my sweet mate's like, and you better actually clean the God expletive deleted floor in your room, because it smelled disgusting, and you're really just making Tara's life a living expletive deleted. He put up a lot of your crap, and he didn't deserve it. I'm like, well, that's really nice of him to say all that. I couldn't deny it. It was a lot of crap to put up with. So I was happy that he said all that. It meant a lot to me. And it actually got him to, can I buy carrot cake? There is no carrot cake here. That's terrific. Fluffy rice, spring grapes. Crunchy carrot though. You know what? let's look in the bag. See if I can't make a carrot cake. Carnation cake. For weapons. I think this like super good. Rogue's revolver. Hmm. Sweet. Let us try. That's bread. Ah, right. I definitely have that. Let's try one of those. And one of those. And we'll mix it. Yep. Oh. Okay. I should have figured that was too simple. Well. That's cool. Oh gosh. So yeah, well, I guess I'll come back. Maybe. I don't know. It's not too important. What was it? Oh yeah, so Wally's like, okay, Terry, I'm gonna clean up the room. But I don't have my ID. I don't know where my ID is, so I can't rent equipment out from the front desk. Like, fine, I'll give them my student ID and rent out the equipment for you to use and just clean up the room, okay? I'm like, alright. So we both go down to the front desk, and, you know, I asked for a mop and bucket. And we grabbed that stuff, and I explained to the front desk lady, oh yeah, it's because of this, and because she was a friend of mine. And on our way back up the stairs, back to our room, Wally says, in all sincerity, Tara, how do you mop? And I'm like, I just couldn't believe my ears. How could you not know how to mop? It's not such a complicated skill that you need to be an expert on cleaning to know how to do it. Even, like, just seeing it, you had to have seen it before, right? It's not complicated. It's not hard. Well, I don't understand how you don't know how to mop. So I explained, like, explicitly and slowly, as if I was explaining to a 4-year-old how to do it. And he still didn't seem to fully comprehend it, which saddened me greatly. Oh, I guess I gotta go back to the ship. I sighed a heavy sigh and just kind of departed from the room. Not to return again until that night. Because I just couldn't put up with him anymore. I could not put up with that nonsense. He was 18. He didn't know how to mop. That's pathetic. To me. I don't know. Maybe I was too harsh at the time. But he continued getting drunk and doing that kind of stuff. Admittedly, he never threw up again. So thankfully, that's much is true. But anyway, I came back at the end of the day, some 8 hours later. And I'm like, so did Wally get things cleaned out? Like, well, actually what happened, and I stopped by while I was gone at the time. But I stopped by my friends that lived right next door. Like, hey, did Wally get all the things cleaned up that I need to get cleaned up? And they're like, well,
You guys!
he still didn't seem to grasp mopping, even though you told him explicitly how to do it. So I showed him how to do it, and then I just won't do it at all because he seemed too incompetent to do it. It's like, oh, so I tricked you into mopping for you. Like, yep. So that was a jerk move on his part. I thanked my friend for cleaning up his mess. She didn't need to by any means, but I know she was doing it just to help me out, so I really appreciated her. Like, well, did he, like, get his laundry done? And like, well, here's the thing that he did. He put his... I'm like, well, he got his laundry done and everything, though, right? I mean, he knows how to do laundry. Because I've seen him do it before. Like, well, you see, he never had anything that gross on his clothing before, or at least he didn't have to deal with it before himself, because he wound up just straight up throwing his vomit covered clothing right into the washing machine. Didn't rinse it or anything off, so all the vomit stuff got stuck in the washing machine. So when he washed his clothes, he washed it in water, soap, and vomit. And now the washing machine is broken because of him. I just face palmed at that point in time. So his clothes were just wet and vomit stained. Wow, sweet. So that was a thing that happened. I'm like, I'm sorry that he did that. I'm sorry to everybody on this floor that he did that, because each floor had its own washing, each hallway had its own washing machine. I think 2 washing machines and 2 dryers. So yeah. Oh, that's so far. Adventure Town. So that was the thing he did. and that's how he wound up tricking my friend into doing his cleaning for him, and also how he ruined multiple washing machines in one simple go. It was quite impressive if it wasn't so disappointing. But that's the thing he did. So that was the point in which I just was tired of him, because not only was it bad enough that he vomited all over our room, but he also passed off his mistakes and his duties onto one of my friends, and my friend just felt so bad for me that she wanted to take care of that mess for me, so I don't have to put up with it. And that's just so crappy. And then, you know, the fact that he didn't really even seem to appreciate the fact that she did it either was just another thing altogether. So I was very disappointed in him, and I thought he was just a crappy person for that. Yeah. So that was another. I think the disrespecting my friend was the bigger deal here, especially since she was doing good things for him. Blatantly tricking. Not even. She knew she was being tricked, really, but just kind of being convinced that she should do it, I guess, is upsetting to me. Because, I mean, all we did was further encourage his lazy behavior with no consequences. But speaking of consequences, I have another fun little tale about him, wherein he wound up dropping most of his classes his first semester. I think he only wound up keeping his entry English class and sociology intro class. So, you know, nothing too difficult. Rockabye baby. Well, at least he missed. Again? Come on, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. So yeah, he dropped everything with those two classes. He started with 16 credit hours. But he dropped down just, just 8. So he wasn't even technically a full-time student anymore. So, good for him. For the benefit of those that maybe aren't aware, 16 credit hours in a semester was a pretty average. I mean, that averages out to about, 4-hour blocks of classes per week. I mean, over the course of the week, rather. So like Monday through Thursday or whatever, you have all this one class, and that covers up, 4 hours a week, and 4 hours a week of another class makes up the next 4 hours, making 8, and so on and so forth, until you've got essentially 4 classes per week, covering about 16 hours total. Which, again, was pretty standard. 18 was pushing a little bit busy. 20 was very, very ill-advised, but I did that, so, because I'm smart. Oh, gosh. We need to do something. These guys are tough. I don't like them. Get them out of here. Heal me. Somebody heal me. Because I don't want to heal myself. Okay. Nobody's healing me. That's cool. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Surprised Esther's not dead. Crud. There goes Swaine. Just in time, Tidy Tears. I mean, at least it heals me, I guess. That wasn't great. So we're gonna try Pulse. There we go. Yeah, that was rough. Well, Esther, I'm surprised you survived. But Swaine was taking the bulk of the damage. So say thanks to him. I'm gonna heal up Swaine now. Oh, good. You don't have any MP left. Fortunately, we're just about there. I don't want to fight anybody else. Come on. There we go. Very nice. We made it. Land ho. Stop calling me that. Let us get to our... I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight you. I'm not in the mood for a fight right now. I don't want to fight for my right to party. I don't want to fight for my right for anything. Well, at least I turned around in time. Spells. Do. Yes, indeed. fireball. I'm gonna keep fireballing you. That sucked. And Swaine's dead again. Let's fireball one more time. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, Tidy Tears comes in again. Didn't expect that. But that's okay. I'm okay with that. I wish he would, do that when Swaine's still alive, but beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. Punch it out. Alright, cool. Yeah, sure is neato, Oliver. So yeah, he had a sociology class and an English class. The English class, and it was coming up on finals week. English class obviously didn't have any finals, it was just turning a paper. Which, surprisingly he did, but I mean, it was pretty dang simple to get through that. I gotta feed my... Alright, I had to do that. Just hope that Esther will actually, heal me.
Come on!
Oh, well, I guess I could do that too. I did not want to do that. Cried. That was not the thing I want to do. Uh-huh. Why do you keep using that? You should be healing. Whatever. I think Esther's gonna bite it again. I think she got saved by the bell. But his sociology final was coming up on the Friday of finals week, which, being a student, that's really a bummer that you have to wait to the end of the week in order to leave for winter break. But I mean, that's just how it fell that time for him. You can't really change the final schedules, obviously. Gosh, my guys are in poor shape. I just want to get up to that skull rock. It looks like they're afraid of me, so at least there's that. I like that. That's good. There should be no problem. Yeah, nice. I think there's a save point here. I hope. Wow, look everyone, it's enormous in here. And, my goodness. What is it, Mom? Neato, it's a huge ship. A ship? Well, if it is, it's a pretty flippin' weird one. I mean, it's made out of metal for a start and it hasn't even got a sail. No, it hasn't. So how does it move? It uses engines, of course. Hang on. You lot don't know what it is, do you? It's a flying ship. They call them airships. This is an airship? And does that mean... Yep, I reckon it does. We found the King of the Sky Pirate's hideout. Skull Mountain, Den of the Sky Pirate. Brilliant, so Kublai must be somewhere aboard. Hang on a second, if this is the Sky Pirate's hideout, where's all the flippin' Sky Pirates? We best be careful, you lot. Gee, I wonder how it flies. Do you think we'll let us ride it? Oliver, this is no time to be daydreaming about flying ships. Oh, sorry, you're right. We need to find the map of the stones, huh? Blimey, you're such a kid. Sorry, it won't happen again. Only kidding. I know just how you feel, but let's concentrate on the stones for now, shall we? Sure, Swaine. Swaine. Let's sneak aboard and see what we can find. I need a save point. I think I see the save point. Nice. I guess I'll save that news story about him for next time. Right now I think I'll just kill some creatures outside and level up a little bit maybe. It was nice that most of those creatures seemed, you know, afraid of me. I like that. So let's see what we can do for the last couple of seconds. Last couple of minutes. Come back here, I want you to die. Let's do it. I put a spell on you because you're mine. Wonder if ice works better on him. About the same.
Esther, leave it to me.
Ah! I put a spell on you because you're mine. And boom goes the dynamite.
We did it.
Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Nice leveling up. Oh, Dolly. Yeah, sure. We'll call you. Oops. We'll call you. Of course, the perfect name for you. Gustavi. I love it, Gustavi. Truly wonderful, delightful, Gustavi. That's my boy, Gustavi. Hey, big homie, Godfather. Oh, I need that heal right away. This isn't working. And we'll do that spell again, I think. And how about one more time? This time, just a fire. I was having none of that. Do that. Get down to that. We did it! Yeah, we did. We're heroes. There you go, Jenks. Alright. Let's get back to the hideout, where wonderful things happen. And wonderful things will happen next time. But before we do that, we're going to evolve Dolly again. That way I can level up Dolly some between episodes. I think I can evolve Dolly anyway. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't have any jumbo loom drops anymore, so that's cool. Alright, well, we'll just call it there anyway. Yeah, save my progress. The King of the Sky Pirates. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for joining me for yet another episode of Nino Kuni. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope I'll see you again next time so you can hear more about my stupid roommate. Sorry, that's very cruel of me to say. More of my roommate I just didn't care for. And as always, I hope there's a lot of magic in your life now or soon, so that there's so much happiness for not only yourself, but all your loved ones as well. Thank you for tuning in. I'll catch you next time. Bye.